So lesson number one, don't look back. In order not to look back, you have to forget what's behind you. Then Paul goes on. Let's continue reading in verse 13. Forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. He says we have to forget. That's number one. And then we have to reach. But there's something in between that's unwritten here that I want to deal with. Before we can reach, before we can go beyond where we are now, we not only have to forget what's behind us, we also have to release and to let go. We have to let go from every challenge that has in the past prevented us from moving forward. We have to let it go. In order for us to reach or to grab hold of something new or something present, it requires us to let go of what we have in our past. So forgetting what's behind us is one thing, but we also have to release it, to let it go, to let it settle, to allow what's in our past to become a part, watch this, of our foundation. Instead of allowing our past to become an interference, to become an interruption, we have to allow our past to release it. When we forget, we also have to release it, to let it go, so it becomes a part of our foundation. So that whatever experiences we have endured, whatever challenges we have overcome, we need to allow those experiences to become a part of our foundation. So Paul says we have to reach, but before we can reach, we have to release. There's somebody watching today who's wrestling with releasing, with simply letting it go. Not dragging your past with you, not dragging your failures with you, not dragging, watch this, even your previous accomplishments with you. In order to reach, we have to let go. I can't reach for what's ahead of me if I'm not willing to let go of what I've already come through. Paul is teaching us that we are focused, or should be focused, on apprehending, reaching, stretching. But we can't reach if we don't release. We can't release if we don't forget. So first, we learn that we have to forget what's behind us. Second, we must release it. Let it go. There's an important life lesson right here. Some things you simply need to just let it go. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've sat and pondered and tried to, reevaluate, to reinvestigate, how I could have done something differently, or how I should have responded to something differently. But you got to release that. You got to let it go. We can't start second guessing what we did in our past. Now we have to keep moving forward. We have to release what's behind us. We have to let it go. Watch this. Our known failures and weaknesses sometimes overshadow our potential for finding new, unknown strengths.